Unhealthy sugary drinks to avoid. Many people say they don't like water, or they think it's boring. They'd rather grab a soda. Or, as a healthy alternative, they'll probably choose a fruit juice, unaware that it's no better than a soda. Even when you are healthy, these types of drinks are not. And when your blood sugar level is too high, sugar-rich drinks will do you even more harm. This video guides you through the world of drinks that are unhealthy for type 2 diabetes patients and tells you which ones to avoid at all costs. Number 1. Soft drinks. I probably don't need to say much about soft drinks. Everyone's more or less aware that soft drinks are unhealthy. Look at it this way. Soft drinks are a dangerous cocktail of sugar, caffeine, carbon dioxide, and water. You're literally drinking pure sugar in liquid form, and it's bumping up your blood sugar level at a frightening rate. Within a few seconds, you can easily swallow the equivalent of 7 sugar cubes in 1 glass of soda. Soda causes what we call a blood sugar spike, followed by a blood sugar dip. The dip makes you hungry with a craving for more sweet things. And if you eat them, you bring on another spike. And so it goes, in a vicious cycle. Number 2. Fruit juices. One of the biggest misconceptions ever brought into the world is that orange juice is healthy. Freshly squeezed or out of a bottle, it makes little difference. Fruit juice is unhealthy. Period. Why? Because the fruit's healthy fibers are removed during the pressing process, basically leaving you with sugared water plus a squirt of artificial food coloring to make it look natural. And when I say avoid fruit juice, I really mean every fruit juice imaginable. They're all as bad as each other, and you ingest the same amount of sugar as you get in a glass of soda. 3. Vegetable juices. I'm not talking about vegetable smoothies that you can make yourself, because whole veggies blended with whole pieces of fruit actually make a pretty healthy concoction. This is because you're still getting the beneficial fibers. But vegetable juices, as sold in the supermarket, are very unhealthy for diabetics. Like processed fruit juices, they contain nothing more than juice squeezed from vegetables and a hefty helping of sugar, without which they would taste awful. And by the way, making your own vegetable juices with a juicer is just as bad. The healthiest part of any fruit or vegetable is the fiber. And when you juice, you throw away the fiber as an unwanted byproduct. You'll get more or less the same result if you pour yourself a glass of tap water, add 7 teaspoons of sugar, a dash of green food coloring, and stir. Number 4. Powdered drink mixes. Mixes such as a Tang, Nesquik, or Kool-Aid may appear to be better than soda, but they're not. They can contain huge amounts of sugar and all sorts of artificial additives. What's more, despite the claims on the packaging, they won't benefit your body one little bit. Number 5. Beer. This is one of the worst things people drink without realizing just how unhealthy it is. Beer is really unhealthy, especially for diabetics. Per 100 milliliters of beer, you consume around 3 grams of sugar. This means that from a standard glass of beer, you'll easily be ingesting 10 grams of sugar. And most of the time, so I'm told, it doesn't stop with just 1 glass of beer. Number 6. Iced tea. A normal cup or 2 of warm tea is super healthy. In particular, certain herbal teas such as ginger tea, mint tea, and green tea. But iced tea from the supermarket is anything but healthy. It literally only contains water, sugar, and tea flavoring, if you can call it that. The average iced tea in stores contains about 5 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters. That is more than 10 grams per glass. How about iced green tea? Sadly, it's just as bad. Making iced tea yourself, on the other hand, is very healthy. Just make a pitcher of green tea, add a couple slices of lemon, and let it stand in the fridge overnight. Delicious and healthy. Number 7. Sweet dairy drinks. Dairy products have an important place in the Western diet. From childhood, we're brought up believing that milk is important for strong bones. However, the health claims surrounding dairy products seem to be suffering a few setbacks these days. Nevertheless, some dairy products do have real health benefits. In particular, the fermented variety, like kefir and sour milk, which contain healthy lactic acid bacteria that support healthy gut flora. They also contain very little sugar. The dairy products that really cause problems are the sweet ones. In particular, yogurt drinks. Kids love them, but they contain lots of sugar. 8 grams or more of sugar per 100 milliliters. And most people eat or drink more than 100 milliliters at a time. Try to avoid any dairy products that come in different flavors. This often means that loads of sugar has been added. And also, watch out for dairy products that claim to contain zero fat. They might not contain fats, but they usually contain lots and lots of sugar.